Hey friends, welcome to Amy's Insight. My name is Amy. Today we have a pick a card reading for single as fuck people. Okay, is there anybody out there that's coming your way? If you have a crush, we'll see if your crush wants to come through. If you have an ex, let's see if that dusty ex wants to come back. Only you know your story best. Pick an image that resonates with you. If you're drawn to more than one image, there might be messages in there for you. Only take what resonates. If you want a private reading with me, I am available. The contact information is in the description box below. Let's tap in. Hi, Group 1. For those of you that chose this first image, how you'll know this reading is for you is you currently have a sense of freedom, like you've liberated yourself maybe after going through a breakup. You're getting to this place where you're finally ready to connect with someone. Yeah, you're free. You're not bent up out of shape after losing a connection. You're inspired to meet someone new. You're hopeful about this. You could be musical. You could have musical ability. You either sing, you play an instrument, or you just really love music. There was this point that you got to in your last relationship where you're like, you know what, it's over. Not going back there. Music could have helped you heal. You're not interested in hooking up in one night stands. That's not your cup of tea. However, there's times that you contemplated, you're like, maybe I should just go for loose connections. Maybe I should just have fun. But then you get back to reality and you're like, you know what, I don't want to end up with a broken heart again. You're not someone that likes loose connections. Another way you'll know how this is for you is that you're kind of shape shifting right now. You are not the same person now that you were when you were in the relationship. Before, you felt like you had to mask your true self. You couldn't be yourself. And you've purged layers of yourself where you're yourself unapologetically. You don't feel the need to mask. Okay, this message is for you. If maybe an ex recently reached out and wanted to reconciliate with you, but you have some fears about this because you've leveled up, because you've moved on. And there's times that you're tempted to entertain that because you felt that this last person, they were someone significant. They were a divine connection for you. Let's see about your person. For those of you that were in a connection, let's see your last person's energy. No contact, silence. The person could have ghosted you or they were a lousy communicator. Yeah, some of you got ghosted. This person just vanished. You felt there was potential here. For those of you that were in a serious relationship, this person felt safe, or they felt safe with you. You gave them comfort. You could have shared a home with this person. This person could have recently apologized. Yeah, they could have recently reached out with an apology, and if not, you will be hearing from them soon. But I'm getting this person comes around, you'll be hearing from them when you're meeting someone new, when you're out there dating. All right, so that's how you'll know this is your pile. Let's see your messages of what's coming in for you in love. All right, Spirit, for the folks that chose Group 1, what's coming their way? Okay. You're going to meet with someone that feels like a friend, or you could have grown up with this person. They could be local around your neighborhood. I don't feel this person is far off from you. I get they're within your vicinity. How will this group know who this person is? This person tends to be a worrywart, or there's someone that doesn't get enough sleep. This is someone that goes to sleep late, wakes up very early, or something about their sleep schedule is off. They have like this playful type of energy that keeps you guessing. Do they like me as a friend? Do they like me as more? Yeah. This person could get quite deep. I'm getting Scorpio energy. They are very, very polite. This is a very polite person. If they're a gentleman, they are chivalrous. If they're a lady, they're very caring, very ask you how your day is going. Have you eaten today? Can I get you anything? Do you want me to stop by your work to drop off some food to you? This person experienced some type of ending in their life that was quite painful. This could have been a divorce, a separation, for some, even death. Death of a partner, death of a loved one. How they know who's coming towards them. Yeah, this person struggles with analysis paralysis. They tend to be an overthinker. This is someone that apologizes for everything, like even when they don't need to. It's just out of politeness. Yes, this person, they like to do things that are a little on the adventurous side. They could like to go skydiving or hot air balloon rides. Something they could like flying. Maybe they're a pilot. Something having to do with not keeping, they're a grounded individual, but they're trying to do something differently. Maybe in the past, this person, they were very shy, very reserved, only did things that felt safe. And now this person is going through this period of, I want to explore things. I want to get out there. I want to live on the edge a little bit. Who's coming towards my group number 1? This is someone that is quite intuitive or mysterious in a way. They could be Pisces. How will they know? They're good looking, but this person struggles with self-esteem or self-confidence. They could have kids. I'm getting 2 kids. That's very specific. The person could wear glasses. Oh, yeah. I'm getting like, this person is a parent. They could have 2 or 3 kids. They're a good parent. If they have children, they are a good parent. For those of you where you're not at the age where it's, someone to have kids, but nowadays, people becoming parents very young. This person wants to have children, and if they do have children, they would be a good parent. This is something that you're going to like about them because you can pick up on their energy, how this is a very caring, loving individual. I'm getting this person, how you know who they are is they are very super attentive. You're going to be like, are they really that nice? Are they really that nice? You're also not going to believe that they struggle with self-esteem issues because you just think when you meet this person's going to knock your socks off. You're going to find them attractive. They're going to be funny. It's like this person embodies what you've been looking for. And it's such a breath of fresh air from your last relationship that you're like, how does this person not see how amazing they are? They are amazing. They could have a leadership type position. They could be in the health industry or have their own type of business. Some of you, this person is well on their way to becoming the emperor, okay? Because I just pulled 3 kings. So gender doesn't matter. This is about the energy that this person embodies. We've got the 3 king of wands, king of cups, king of pentacles. The only one missing here is a king of swords, which is pretty ironic given the fact that this person tends to be an overthinker. All right, so, and maybe that's why they're not at that King of Swords level just yet. This is someone that changes their mind quite a bit. It's like they have all these ideas, but the way that they go about it, sometimes they can be a little bit scattered. This person could have a position of either in the military, some type of, not military, well, it could be, because I'm getting this is someone that safeguards others. They could have some level of stability here, but for some reason I'm getting this like I can't make up my mind type of energy. Yeah, this person, they struggle being in the on the emotional side, on their feeling their feelings side, and it could work against them. However, they are a person of ranking. How will my group number ones meet this person? How will they meet? When you're out and about and you're beginning a new chapter, when you become completely honest with yourself about expectations, about what it is that you truly want, when you're no longer upset, you're no longer, I guess, yeah, well, how can I put this? You're no longer upset by the things that didn't work out. You've released conflict within yourself, conflict with another person. You can meet this person somewhere where maybe alcohol is sold. If this is not the case, you can meet them at some type of show, a magic show, or there's music. There's entertainment going on, a theater. Who sees the other person first? They do. They see you first. And they're super attached right away. Once they lay their eyeballs on you, this person's like, let me go talk to group one. They built up the courage, being as, as timid as they are. It's so funny because this person, when you first meet, they're going to give this air of confidence about them. Like they're going to go talk to you and come across as this very confident person. But once y'all start connecting, this person, they're going to show their true shyer side. And you're just going to find that so adorable. You're like, oh, my person. Oh, look at her. Look at him. They're full of beans initially. Oh, yeah. This person, they could be into working out. Maybe you meet this person at the gym. I'm getting like physical activity or... How do they meet? Yeah, well, I'm getting... Okay. For some of you, it might be at the gym or somewhere where you're out doing, you're getting some exercise. But for most of you, I get that it's like a nightclub, a dance, a bar, somewhere where you're out having a good time. You're at a show somewhere, you're watching something, because I'm getting the image of someone paying attention to like the stage, and this person has been clocking you, you know what I mean? And they're over there like flexing their muscles or sticking out their booty or doing whatever to draw attention to their physique. And you might like side eye them or view them through the side of your eye, like out of the corner of your eye. And I'm getting like a little bit of sneaky vibes from this person. Not in a bad way, but like it's like, I'm watching you, group one. I'm watching you. Yeah, so they approach you first. I get that it's nighttime or it's already like the stars are out. Yeah, and when this person approaches you and talks to you, you're looking for red flags immediately. You're immediately looking for red flags. Oh my gosh. Group one. We had gotten past that, honey. Okay. What does group one need to know about this person? Okay, this person. Okay, attention to detail. This person. Like, they are a conundrum of a person. Okay. Because on the one hand, maybe they suffered from self-esteem issues growing up, like some type of childhood trauma regarding their physical appearance. This is someone, okay, for some of you, your person had a glow up. Okay, they could have been maybe heavier back in the day, or they were not as fit or as put together as they are now. But when they find someone that they really like, some of those insecurities start creeping up. And that's where, and it's like when they're trying to form a connection with someone, like those little demons from the past come back, and I wouldn't say wrecks your person, but it does make them feel less than ideal, or they worry, they overthink. Because this person, they come across as very confident, but I'm getting that's on first contact. As you get to know them, the insecurities start creeping up. Your person is wildly observant. They can be watching you, talking to you, and watching other things going on. They could be hypervigilant. This could be someone that is in law enforcement, police. I got that. This is the second time I get that message. They do have some type of background where they have to be observant. Maybe they studied psychology, because I'm getting a chameleon in my mind. You know, chameleons' eyeballs, they go like, they can move independently or some shit like that. This is your person. Oh yeah. When you meet this person and you start to get to know them, this person is going to feel custom made for you. Like divine timing was at play. Like, this is your person. Like, the potential here is strong. You'll feel you're at a crossroads when you meet this person. It's like you meet them, you're looking for the red flags, you don't see any, and it's like you want to explore this further. Well, you might see like orange flags or, yellow flags. Something is cautioning you about, can I trust this? I'm getting a yes. Some of you might be drawn to astrology, or your person is. Yeah, your person, they're going to feel custom made to you, honey. All right, let's pull some timing cards. When you can meet this person. All right. Ooh, that one flew out. The star. We're getting Aquarius season, which would be January and February. Or when you're done healing. All right. Death. Scorpio season. Scorpio season is right around the corner. Spirit, show me some timing. Page of Swords. So I'm getting soon. I get strongly that whenever you're watching this reading, it could be when you've undergone some massive healing and change in your life, and you're thinking about all the possibilities. You're ready for long term. And timing wise, it looks like the upcoming Scorpio season or Aquarius season, which would be from the end of October 23rd through November 22nd. And then we have another time frame of January 22nd through February 22nd, more or less, give or take a couple of days on either side. So, or the next air season, which is Libra season. So I'm getting the fall and the winter will be significant for group one to meet their person. All right. Let's pull advice here. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Shut the front door. Sheesh. Okay. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I love it. Group 1. That is what I have for you. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Hi, Group 2. For those of you that chose this second image, how you'll know this reading is for you is some of you really like to wear hats. You have a bunch of hats, a bunch of caps. Also, when you stand, some of you, this is very specific, but I'm getting some of you like to rest your hands behind your back on your back. You know, when you grab your wrists and you rest them on your back. I don't know. That's something about how you stand. You like to kind of lean backwards a little bit with your hands resting on your back. What the heck? Okay. Yeah. You are very single AF. Very, very. You're free. You're like, you know what? If love is out there, great. If not, I'm fine. You're not someone that has super high expectations. You don't feel you need love. You want love. You're at that point. How will they know? How will group 2 know this reading is for them? What's this? How will group 2 know? Possibilities. You're open to the possibilities. I'm getting you. This group has a lot of admirers. People think that you're flirting with them even though you're just being nice. They misinterpret your niceness for flirting. Yeah. How will they know? How will they know this reading is for you? Believe in destiny. Some of you could have released an ex and you're at that point where, you know what, I release you. If you come back, it's meant to be. You're not bent around the wheel about having this connection come back around. It's like you've completely detached. You're like, no expectations. It's okay either way. You're more focused on your career, on your money, on your stability. But again, you're open to see what is out there. Okay, some of you have struggled with addictions, or you have an addiction that is either you used to have it or you want to break it. Addiction to smoking, eating, drinking. But it's something, again, that you've invested your energy and effort into breaking from, or you will. Or you've dealt with someone that has had an unhealthy attachment. Or you've had unhealthy attachments to partners in the past. How will they know this reading is for them? You could have been cheated on in the past and you regret not listening to the red flags, or not paying attention to the red flags, not listening to your inner voice about someone is not good for you. There could be legal matters. Some of you, this is divorce perhaps, or some type of legal disputes that are affecting your love life one way or another. There's this sense of, you regretting not getting out of a relationship sooner. But you believe now that it was divine timing, that you were meant to learn something from your last connection. So you're not jaded. You're like, you know what? I effed up, but, even though there's times that you regret that you didn't listen sooner, you're not in regret about losing a connection. you're there's regret about the time or the investment that you put there. But again, awareness of there's this awareness of, okay, I was meant to learn that. Now you're someone that really reads between the lines. You pay attention. You look for what's hidden. Okay, like, okay, I'm paying attention. Because you've been cheated on, because your trust has been broken in the past. Again, I'm not getting someone that's jaded. I'm getting you're someone that is so, I like your vibe, group 1. I love your vibe. I hope I get this pile. Does it sound like me? I don't know. I like your vibe in the sense that you've been through some bullshit, but you're not jaded. You're like, I should have listened better. I should have known better. But I still gave this person the benefit of the doubt. Maybe I let this drag on a little bit too long. I feel some of you were married to this person, or you were in a serious relationship. And now you're very 10 toes on the ground. It didn't throw you off. It's like initially you could have gone through this period of, I'm never going to trust anyone again. Love is an enemy. You could have gone through feeling your feelings, and that's normal. But now you look back and you have this reflection of, I was meant to go through that because it was teaching me about my insecurities, about my fears around commitment, about me overgiving, about me taking this person back time and time again. And what this connection, this last one, was meant to teach you is that you are not to recycle, honey. No. It's like the trust, was broken. And you're at that point again of, you have released your last person. They could have been someone very significant. And you're in that mindset of, if this person returns, they need to come back the proper way. And it's meant to be. But as for now, that chapter has closed. You're not about to go back and reread a chapter. You're ready to move on to the next one. Because in this book of love, honey, you've completed the chapter, not the book. Know what I mean? Okay, let's move on. Who is coming your way? Group 2. Who is coming Group 2's way? Okay, air sign. All right. Oh, no. Queen of Swords. 3 of Pentacles. All right, look, Group 2. Just when you've done the healing and the inner work, some of you have someone that you were in a serious relationship with. You were married to this person, committed. This person, they want to come back and work things out with you. Yes. Now, for those of you that have never been married or committed, this is someone that wants to marry and get committed. But I'm still getting, for those of you that this is an ex, because we're asking about what's next in love. Okay, we're not asking about your end-all be-all. So Group 2, take this with a grain of salt. For those of you that were married or committed, this person is returning, but they still have unhealthy habits that they are not done working with. And I'm getting this person comes back around and you're going to have to cut them down to size again. Okay, because this is repeating something. For those of you that have not been married or committed, this person is seeing you and somebody else. They're out there dating, keeping their options open, but they talk to you about commitment. Oh yeah, there's third-party situations going on here. But I'm getting specifically there's another person involved. They are seeing somebody else. And when they come to you, they will tell you that they're looking for serious connections only, that you're the only one that they're talking to. But they're not. They're messaging other people. They could be on dating apps and you're not even aware. because I do get like texting going on. Who's coming? I'm getting air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Yeah, this person, they want to keep their options open. They're not ready to commit. Or they're not ready to have just one person. Yeah. They kind of go back and forth between, do I want to focus on one person, or let me see, is there anything better out there? No offense, group 2, because I think you're amazing. I think you're beautiful, handsome, sexy. You know, it's not my opinion, it's this person's opinion. And don't let this person's opinion, you know, not that you're not good enough, but this is someone that is always, they've got FOMO very badly. Very badly, okay? This is someone that needs validation from others. They need to feel like everybody wants me type of energy. They're a good talker, a charmer. This person is super smart. You're going to love their conversational skills. They could have a cat or be drawn, or they have like a cat-like appearance, like a feline, like a very defined jaw. They could have a lot of hair. They could be a parent. They could have 2 or 3 children. Yeah. Who's coming? A group 2's way. Now, for those of you that have been committed or married to this person, you could have kids with this person, or you know for a fact that they have children. And I'm getting specifically 3 kids. And I know that's very specific. That's some of you, not all of you. The reason that your relationship went to shit was because this person cheated. And this person is coming back trying to reconciliate with you. Talking about, I'm going to help build our union back up. And they're making you promises. You'll even see them paying more attention to y'all's kids, or being like exemplary father, mother, right? You're going to see them spending time with your kids, and you're going to think that, hey, my person, not my person, because they're not your person yet, honey. All right. Hey, my ex, they're really stepping up their game. They're being a good mom. They're being a good dad. But I'm getting it's for show. Don't buy it. This person could have like medical issues or some type of struggles with their health, mental health, or they could suffer from addictions. How will they know who's coming their way? How will they know who this person is? Yeah, your person, how you'll know this is the person that's coming your way is someone that struggles with depression. They struggle with addictions. They struggle with being in their head a lot. I get this very depressive energy from them. Yeah, I get this very depressive. Yeah, this is someone that is very quick to defend themselves, or very quick to put the blame on somebody else for whenever anything in their life goes wrong. They lack accountability. Tell me about the person coming group 2's way. This is something that this person is trying to heal. They're trying to move away from these, bad habits, this depression, this anxiety, whatever all they've got going on is something they're trying to heal, but they're struggling. What's the advice for group 2 regarding this person coming their way? Remember about your stability, your security. Don't fight, don't argue. Sometimes it's best to cut your losses. Because I'm getting this sense of coming together, but then releasing this or wanting to get out of this, because you're going to feel like it's a prison, or like you are trapping yourself again. What's your advice for group 2 when it comes to this person coming their way? What's your advice? Ooh. Don't rush. Don't rush. We're getting Sagittarius energy and Capricorn energy on the table. You're being advised to not rush. Take your time. Do the healing. And if you allow this person in your energy, you could be there to encourage them to find the support that they need. But it's not your responsibility to make them go through with it or to make them act any specific way. It's not your job to be this person's nurse, this person's caretaker. All right. Yeah, I like your energy, but I don't like this person's energy that they are bringing towards you. Group 2, I'm sorry. Let's pull some timing cards. When is this person appearing in my group 2's future? Never mind. I hope I don't get group 2. Just kidding. Okay. When is this person appearing? We have within the next 3 to 7 weeks or 3 to 7 months. First card I pulled was this Page of Pentacles, so it could be around the next Earth sign season, which we have just stepped into. We just got into the sign of Virgo at the time of this reading. However, it could be any of the next Earth seasons, right? Which would be Virgo, and then we have Taurus, and then Capricorn seasons. So, yeah, what is your advice? What is the advice for group number 2? The Assassin. Ruthless conviction. Ruthless conviction. Okay. We've got a highlighted third eye. Use your third eye. Use your intuition when it comes to this person. The Hunter. Sure-footedness. Predestination. Okay. In this image, there's a noose over a skull. The skull of I guess a deer. All right. And then in the last one, we got the Muse. Generosity. Naivety. All right. So you're being advised, group 2, to be ruthless, to stand in your conviction, and to use that third eye of yours. If something feels off, it is. With the Hunter, you're being advised to not get yourself in situations that would have you feeling stuck or feeling like the literal freaking hangman. Okay, get out of there. Do not be naive. All right. Do not let them confuse your kindness for weakness. You're showing this person support, but you've heard of that expression. Don't burn yourself to keep another person alive. Yeah, don't do that. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. All right, Woman's angels come through. Heart-to-heart conversations came out in the reversed. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Last one. Codependency. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. Thank you, Spirit. Confirmation on the messages. Somebody here could be a drinker or a user, because I even got that. There's 2 cups in this last image. 3 cups. So it's giving third-party situations to the Muse. I'm using the Citadel Oracle. And there's 3 cups in this image. So I'm getting someone gets very romantical when they drink. Don't buy everything that they say. And group 2, my personal advice to you is you've done a lot of work on yourself. Don't allow another person to bring you back to a place of confusion, a place of uncertainty, to a place where you feel drained, all right? And remember, we're only asking about what's next in love for you. Okay, so it doesn't mean that this is your end all be all. All right, it's not. It's just who is showing up, showing you romantical love interest. Okay, so my group twos, I wish you all the best. If you want a private reading, reach out to me. My contact information is in the description box below. Thanks for watching. Take care. Hi, group three. For those of you that chose the third image, how you'll know this reading is for you. You're someone that is successful. You want to be in the limelight, or you're working towards a goal of yours, something significant. You've got stuff going on. You've got a large friend group. You're popular. You feel safe when in the presence of friends. You're very independent, though. You could feel like marriage and family is a goal of yours, but for the long-term future. Like it's not something that you want to get into right away. You're someone that likes to take your time getting to know partners. You could be very focused on family, on other commitments. Like I said, your success. Now, some of you could have some type of illness or a chronic, like a medical condition that you are monitoring. Or you care for someone, a gentleman, like a father figure, a grandfather. Someone, I feel that you have obligations with family, or maybe you work in a medical environment, the medical field. You are definitely someone that is success driven. You are not to blow smoke up your butt, group three, but you are a different type of individual. You are very gifted. You are someone that is successful. You care about your friends. You care about your family. You tend to worry a lot about their well-being. Yeah, you overthink, but you are someone that takes action, and you take the lead whenever there's something difficult, because you have faith. You have strong faith in the higher, the most high, whoever that is to you, to God. You have a strong sense of responsibility and expectations that you place on yourself, and that is what stresses you out. You are someone that even when you're not trying to get attention, you get attention, and you are placed in leadership positions just because you are someone that is very, very confident. And I'm getting there's like both male and female. Maybe you're gender fluid, or you are someone that, like, I'm getting like pansexual, or you have everybody under the sun attracted to you. Everybody's crushing on you, group three, because you are the epitome of success. And if you're not there yet, it's like you're good at faking it, but you're not even trying to fake it. You're just doing your thing. That's how you'll know this reading is for you. Let's see who's coming your way. All right, for group three, who is coming my group three's way? Okay, someone generous, someone that has money. They could work for charity. This is someone that's very competitive. They could be very athletic. This is the person that likes to argue, or they get a high from arguing. Yeah, the person coming your way has been through a difficult situation, maybe with a relationship, where this person could tell you that they were cheated on or betrayed. Yeah, they're working on building their happiness. The numbers 55 and 1010 could be significant for someone. But yeah, the person coming your way is someone that you could build a family with. You are very attracted to this person. This person is attractive. They could have their own business or be a leader of some sort. For signs, I'm getting fire, strong Leo, and Gemini is here. This is a significant union that's coming your way. It's meant to change and transform you. You could be feeling conflicted, or like you need to isolate when this person comes in. Like Like, I can't handle this person. This person has a strong light because of some difficult situation they've been in. And this person triggers you. You could be seeing 555 or 999, like repeating numbers. There is this sense of sadness or grief. This person has overcome some very challenging, difficult situations where they could have lost someone significant, either passed away or they shut someone out because of a big betrayal. This person was changed as a result of this person leaving their life. Who's coming? Yeah, this person is very deep. They could be very poetic, inspired to write poetry. They could play an instrument. There's someone that is creative. Excuse me. You're going to love to spend time and just chat with them, you know, drink coffee, drink some tea, and just enjoy quality time with them. This person has a lot of options because they look good and they know it. They know they have options, but they're not someone that's cocky. But they're the type of person that is very social. They like to talk to everyone. Everybody considers them their friend. Yeah. How will they meet? How will they meet? Maybe through work or school. Yeah, I'm getting you work with this person in some capacity, or you go to the same school. They're within the same, like, in the same field. This person could be popular. They could have like a social media presence or some type of clout, popularity, success. They're in the limelight. Getting Aquarius energy. This person could speak about loss. For some, it's maybe you go to somewhere. Ooh, Ace of Cups at the back of the deck. Person could ride a motorcycle or travel, or both. Capricorn coming through. So I'm getting either you or this person, one of you has like social media following, because I'm getting like interaction online for this group. And something that this person says about loss, about grief, or maybe this is you, group 3. This person is drawn to you and they reach out because of something you say, like something was healing for them. How will they meet? This comes in unexpectedly. You don't expect to meet this person. You sense when you're about to meet this person, but you don't know. But you're gonna know. Yeah, somebody's definitely like celebrity, popular, I mean, in the limelight. Your message, like if they're online or they have this social media following or popularity or success, you name it, it's like there's communication going on and something that you say stands out. You both are intuitively drawn to each other. This is meant to heal you. It's very healing. And I'm getting this happens when you're in this place of rejecting others, or you're just not interested maybe in love. You're not looking for love, and this is when love comes in. Yeah, it surprises you. How will this meeting come about? Yeah, you don't see it coming. It just happens. You might find that y'all know similar people, like I mean, you know the same people. For some of you, it could be like someone that you have history with. You've been waiting on this person, or this person has been waiting on you, and there's communication, apologies that come through, because I'm getting 6 of Cups and Judgment here, and the 8 of Wands. So, put yourself where you fit. Okay, now if you don't have history with anybody, then this indicates that this is someone that is meant to transform your life, to bring light to your shadows. and for you to learn about investing in what is a worthwhile connection, because you've got several aces on the table. The only ace missing here is the Ace of Wands, and that's about being self-assured, about having that drive, that passion. You have it for success, you have it for business, but when it comes to love, group 3, you might have gone through some difficult challenges that sort of dwindled your optimism about love. So there's even a little bit of reluctance. You're like, I have so many things going on. Do I have time for love? Do I have time for commitment? And this is what is delaying you from finding your match, right? Let's see about timing, when this person will come in. All right. For group 3, when can they expect to meet this person? All right. When you're at a social event or some type of social gathering. There could be a little bit of drinks involved. Yeah, this could be a party, a social gathering. You're trying to refrain from drinking. Okay. You're on the go. You don't see this coming. I'm getting the next 3 to 5 months, 8 days for some of you even. The next 8 days could be significant. 8 days, 7 weeks. You have something solid coming in, because you go from the 9 of Pentacles to the 10 of Cups. You're locking this down. 4 of Wands. I see commitment with this one. I see the end of singlehood for you. And I don't think it's just a loose connection. This is one that is significant. There's Leo on the table and Aries. You're going to be so drawn to this person. This person, you're going to find that they are very attractive because they match your energy. When will my group 3s meet this person? For some of you, as soon as Virgo or Libra season. We just entered Virgo season. A Wheel of Fortune, when the seasons are changing, wherever that is for you. We are about to go through a season change here in the US. And that comes at when we go into the fall. I think it's late September that we enter fall officially. So it could be Sagittarius season. I'm getting Libra season, Sagittarius season. For some of you, you already met this person in Aries or Leo season, or you're going to meet them in Aries or Leo season of next year. I don't think it's that far off because we have mostly Wands and Swords on the table. But there are a couple of Pentacles here and a few Cups. So the Ace of Wands came out for you. You know how I had said, the Ace of Wands is not on the table, but it's here now. You're overcoming fears about starting something new. So for some of you, within the next 8 days, 9 days of watching this reading, you can expect to meet this person. I hope, if you meet this person, come back and tell me, please. Let me know what's up, what's going on. Because I'm getting you're over here resting on your laurels, and this person takes you by surprise. You're not expecting it, because here with the Wheel of Fortune, this is a fated, a destined meeting. They're meant to teach you something. You're meant to teach them something. I love it, okay? So that is what I have for you, group 3. Thank you so much for listening in, for viewing this. I uploaded these images because it's quicker than doing the video when I just attach an audio file. But anyways, I will be back to doing, I'll do a mix of audio and video. So I appreciate you for watching, and please like, share, follow, subscribe. Do what you want to if it resonates, okay? And again, stay blessed. Bye.